Hey Pisces star seeds, it's Sweet Spirit Mystic. Thanks for tuning in. All right, I wanted to go over a few of the transits that we're experiencing as a whole on the planet. So collectively, these are big energies. When we talk about retrogrades, we usually think about Mercury, and that happens every 3 to 4 times a year. So it's kind of common, but these bigger ones don't happen that often. Uranus and Pluto. Actually, let's look at what the cycles are. Just to give you an idea. So, Uranus cycle. Okay, so Uranus's year is 84 Earth years long. Okay, 30,687 Earth days. Okay, so it's a big cycle. All right, so let's talk about in astrology. So it changes sign. It's approximately in each sign for 7 years, okay? So it's retrograding in Taurus, and it's all these internal things. When it's retrograde, it's usually internal. All right, and then we have Pluto also changing signs, or also going retrograde, so wow. Okay, so in Pluto, the time it takes the planet to move through the zodiac is 248 years. So it takes between 12 and 30 years to move through a single sign. So when we're having these retrogrades, when we're having these shifts, it's a big cycle, 222, okay? So let's talk about this. Pluto is the subconscious mind, okay? It rules over the things that are buried or unseen in each of us. So it's in Capricorn. So Capricorn talks about innovation, technology, revolution. So big time shifts, big time changes. And that's in order for us collectively to revisit unresolved issues from our past. Okay? Eek. And then Uranus, let's go back. Oops. So Uranus are those things that are, oh dear. All right, those are expecting the unexpected. A big time Uranus cycle is when we go through something called the midlife cycle, or midlife crisis, or power surge, when everything gets turned on its head. And we're wondering, okay, who am I and what do I want? So this happens to be in the sign of Taurus. Okay, so all of this is happening in Earth signs. Even the new moon is in Virgo. So a lot of Earth sign energy. So let's go through this. Earth signs. Okay. So think about creativity, about loyalty, about patience, about things that take hard work. Okay, 444. It's also passive energy. It's not overt. It's slow and steady. Okay, let's see. So it's all those detail-oriented things, down to earth, planting things, cultivation, feeling grounded, being practical. So there will be things that will come up that need your attention, but in a practical way. Okay, so let me use this book to just kind of give you an idea. Okay. Taurus. This talks about acquisition, your material values, okay? Being determined, strong like bull, right? Slow and steady. Appreciating life, the beauty of life, comfort, luxury, okay? Things like that. And then we go to Virgo, that talks about our health. Okay. It also talks about service. How do we take care of ourselves? How do we take care of others? How do we organize things in our life? It's very much Virgo energy. You know, getting things organized, putting your affairs in order. And then we have Capricorn. So Capricorn is about duty, you know, fortunate, persevering. Think about, I always think about, well, my dad for one, but David Bowie, Elvis Presley. These are Capricorns. It's very executive. They can make good business decisions if they're in the light state, okay? Commitment to whatever your project is. It's seeing things through. On a negative side, a tendency to be exploited, okay? So always think about the polarities, okay? If knowing what the light side is, you would think about what the dark side is. And we have a new moon in Virgo. So let's see. I just want to touch on that. Moon in Virgo. Okay. Security, perfection, and service. Keeping emotions tidy and private. So there will be a lot of, you know, internal holding back. It's all those things that we don't show that we can get hurt over. Okay, so let's pull some cards just about all of this energy that I've mentioned. And it's just to know, being aware of what's going on. Actually, let's use this deck. Because when you know what's happening, then you can understand where everyone's coming from. Everyone's going to be thinking about the security in their life, their health, their money, what's important to them. You know, Taurus also rules romance and family. Everyone's going to be reevaluating what's important to them. And if things are untidy, this is the time to make them tidy. Oh, wow, look. The Hermit, that's Virgo. Oh, and there's the King of Cups, our emotions that are hidden. So we're going to have to look at why we feel the way we feel so that we can move forward. Because once we start to really dig deep, we can decide whether or not we want to take those emotions with us or not. Into our futures, because we're creating our future. Right now is a snapshot in time. If there's something you don't like, this is the opportunity to change it. And we have the Ace of Cups, so it's remembering, dump out your old cup of water and fill it up with what you want, what's important for you personally, and allowing others to do that too. 5 of Coins, there is this sense of abandonment here. Where have we been abandoned in our past? Where do we abandon ourselves in order to give to others? Saying no to that, self-abandonment, So yes, it's very much an opportunity. The Hermit is about looking within, that inner wisdom, and seeing how valuable that is. How it is a gift to be able to reevaluate these things, because we change. What we appreciated when we were 10 is different than in our teens, than our 20s, than our 30s, and so on. So know that it's okay to change your mind. And that's what these retrogrades are doing. It's reevaluating. Okay, what have I believed up until now? So you get an opportunity. Where have you been disappointed in love? Where have you tolerated something that you no longer want to tolerate? Yeah, very much so. The Hierophant is our belief system. You can change your beliefs at any time. Just because you've done something for so long doesn't mean you have to continue that. The Moon. So you've probably been feeling like wanting this change for a while. With the Emperor here. Oh, there you are, Page of Cups right behind that. And the 8 of Wands. It's about taking control again of your own life, of your own feelings, of your own beliefs, and saying, you know what, just because I was raised like that, or I've been doing that, doesn't mean I have to continue it. And there will be people that will be disappointed. There will be people that will feel like you're abandoning them, but actually you're saying yes to yourself. And remember, it's the way that we communicate things. So the word that's coming to mind is diplomacy. And you're very skilled at this, Pisces, because people are going to be seeing this change in you and wonder what's going on. So it's important to, let those that you love know, hey, I've been feeling this way. I'm wanting to make this change for myself. I still care about you. I still love you. But there are some things that I'd like to change for myself. And yes, Pisces, you do not have to explain yourself to people. However, when you let those that you really love know why, that's where they're like, oh wait, I'm not being abandoned. Things are just changing. It's about communication. And if anyone, gets mad or things like that, when you're openly expressing yourself, that's when you know they need more time, or I need to spend less time with them. Because that indicates to us those that are operating in their ego in a negative way, where they want us to stay the same, to be there for them. So it's comfortable for them. But that would mean that you're no longer growing. So you have to decide if you want to continue that or not. And that's the thing. Those people that are meant to be in your life, as you change, they will change. They will be walking alongside you. Even if they're a step behind, they'll catch up. It's not about you waiting for them. Knight of Pentacles. Because I feel like there's been this stalling happening because you're waiting for others to catch up. Keep moving forward. It's not you cutting anyone out. It's that they need to catch up to you. 1555. Your energy is so powerful. It inspires others to change, but they have to do that changing themselves. Four of Swords. So that's about recovery. Eight of Cups and the Fool. You know, with this new moon energy, it's about wiping your slate clean. And what do you want to write on it now? King of Wands. What is this King of Wands? Wheel of Fortune. There's a shift in energy, a new cycle, with or without this King of Wands. Knowing that you're protected as you make these choices. You know, maybe you have invested enough time in a situation and it's like, okay, either I'm moving on or you're getting left behind. And that's when this enlightenment happens. You know, where you do have to cut dead weight and decide what you're going to bring with you. Because you want to collaborate with those that are at your level. Because this is a brand new cycle. Not everyone can come with you. Which is really hard. Because what you're building is this new legacy of energy. You have abundant energy. And there's someone, Queen of Cups, part of your family line. That's going to go through some kind of tower. And it's based on their own karma. So it's very much that, you know, there's conflict, there's anxiety there. But everyone has to go through their own trials and tribulations because that's how they, you know, burn through karma. That's how they learn. That's how they grow. You cannot take it on for them. And it will cause sorrow in the family. Confusion as well. And this is where you have to stand your ground and reject burdens and say, you know, I'm sorry you're going through that. You'll figure it out. Ooh, that's a hard one. Especially when they want to put all their burdens onto you. Yeah, because there's a lot of mental work. King of Swords. Yeah, there's a lot of energy in your energy. Coming in and out. Yeah. Wondering what you're up to. Wanting to siphon off of your good energy. Because I bet, Pisces, if you look at your life, power of now, you're good. Everything's okay. You've got food on the table. You've got roof over your head. Your bills are paid. And like, yeah, you're in the eye of the storm, but everyone else is in the storm. And they're wanting to grab onto you. And this is where, oh, you'll figure it out. Oh, can't talk right now. You've taken your power back, Pisces. Yeah, 10 of Wands. So please do not pick up other people's burdens. Oh, goodness. Because that's how you get trapped. It's emotionally. Oh, you don't love me. Actually, no, I love you. That's why I'm letting you figure yourself out. Because you'll get stronger because of that. So yeah, it's a new family dynamic, a new experience. Wow, with the Tower. And it's gonna rock everyone. But you're okay. Keep focusing on that and how you're protected. You have a stable foundation. But everyone else, they're having to catch up. So they're having to go through their own Tower moments so that they can start a new cycle. They cannot siphon off of your energy and use you. They can't. Unless you let them. Okay? So everyone has a choice. There's this new elevation within relationships. Who will be able to continue with you and who needs to stay behind and get held back in school a little bit and learn. Remember, it's about being independent from fear. Knowing that all your needs will be met. But there's someone out there, Queen of Wands, that's really afraid because they cannot siphon off of your energy anymore. Because they know that you know. 2222. Yep, they've been in the background watching you work and just, yep, not anymore. This person's undergoing judgment. They're being cut out and they're not happy about it. All right, Pisces. Yep, you're healing. You're moving forward. All right, Pisces. I love you. You'll be okay. Watch and observe.